Good morning, beautiful. Okay, today I am going to cleanse my face. Then I'm going to use this glow peel pads that I got from Sephora. It's going to be like a natural exfoliant. And then from there, I'm going to do some skincare. We're going to start with a serum. If you're super dry like me, I'm going to double it up and use 2 serums. Next up, I'm going to use the multi-active eye cream. It's going to help illuminate, help with fine lines. Then I'm going to use the Armani Glow On Moisture Cream. And then I'm going to use my rose quartz and roll it and press it all into the skin. And then I'm going to follow with Bobbi Brown lip gloss. Next up, we're going to correct some imperfections on the face. Since this is a red pimple, we are going to counteract it with green. Red, no. Yellow, no. Orange, absolutely not. And green, yay! So from here, we're gonna just take a little bit and dab it on that pimple, and then also throughout the face, on the nose. So finish up the nose, and then wherever else you might have a lot of red, go ahead and slightly put a little bit on that area. Next up, we are going to target our blue-black dark circles, and we're going to use a little bit of a peachy yellow to brighten underneath the eyes. Mix the yellow and orange together, and then go ahead and dab it underneath the eye. Also, you're going to want to dab underneath the lash line, because that's usually where we have a natural darkness underneath the eye. So the corners, and then right there underneath the lash line. Then go ahead and use your fingers to go ahead and warm it up and press it into the skin. Next up, we're going to go ahead and use my Benefit Brow Contour Pro along with my cheapy but goody Wet n Wild. Next, grab a little spoolie and go ahead and shade and blend it outward so it looks like you have a unibrow there. Then we're going to go ahead and go back to the Benefit Brow and use the darkest color and line underneath so we can define the brows a little bit better. Next up, we're going to take the Warm Natural Creamy Concealer Kit from Bobbi Brown, and we're going to go back over where we corrected underneath the eyes and press it into the skin, and then also get rid of that unibrow. And then we're going to take the powder, we're going to dab it on that spot again, and then we're going to go ahead and put the concealer, work it in there so it becomes more like a full coverage on our imperfections. Next up, the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. Just quickly swipe it on, use your fingers to rub it in. This works well as your base. Next up, we're going to use the Secret Brightening Powder. After that, we're going to go ahead and use the Bobbi Brown Eyelash Curler. And next up, I'm going to choose 2 different Laura Mercier Tinted Illuminating Moisturizers. I'm personally pretty dry, so I love anything that has a nice illumination to it. I personally believe that illuminating the skin helps with any fine lines or wrinkles. So the dewier the skin, the less wrinkles. So I'm going to use everything cream based here. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and use the Anastasia contour palette. Start with the darker colors, and I'm going to just kind of place it all around the face. The cheekbones, underneath the jawline, and the forehead usually. For a more extreme look, you can go ahead and put the white down the center, and then also right there underneath the cheekbones. You use Laura Mercier Moisture Mist on my beauty blender, and then I'm going to go ahead and follow with the Bobbi Brown Blush and Lip Cream, followed by Chanel's Love Volume Mascara. This one has a little bit of a green tint to it. I love it tinted because it helps to enhance my hazel eyes. After you're done with your mascara, set your face with the Secret Brightening Powder underneath the eyes, and then I'm going to follow with the Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder. Okay guys, this is the final look, and it's an everyday wear. So cute, right? Okay, so now, really quickly, I already shuffled, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull an angel we got for today. I'm locked up in quarantine for so long, I forget the day. It's April something. I know my birthday is Sunday, I think, or Monday. I don't even know. So I think it might be April 16th today, maybe. Okay, but yeah. What does the collective need to know today? Whatever pops out. Okay. Woo, I love this. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. That is beautiful. Love it. That was great. And next time maybe I will pull from the Fashion Oracle. So go ahead and follow me and Tiffany on Instagram, Facebook. It would be much appreciated during these